Ticket Machine is the official ticket broker of Spartan Nation. No matter what you need a ticket for, border to border, coast to coast, the Ticket Machine is your ticket source. So whether you need to get into the hottest concerts, the best sporting events, you want the best seats in the house, or you just want to get in the door, when you want to go to any event that requires a ticket, anywhere, border to border, coast to coast, it's always theticketmachine.com. Theticketmachine.com, 517-655-3201. Check it out today at theticketmachine.com.
Pretty much at one position, and then those changes will start happening after the scrimmage, because we won't scrimmage until the end of this week. Once we scrimmage at the end of this week, then that's really going to tell you, hey, the lights are on, who did what, who can do what.
In general, is it more athletic offensive linemen able to move around? Is that part of the reason you see that more often?
That helps, and that helps us a lot, because all three of these guys that came in are all very, very athletic, and that will limit them. Just trying to soak them at certain positions right now. Like if I ask Kevin Jarvis to jump out there and play tackle, he'd be able to. He's athletic enough, but his perfect position is that guard position.
Mark, there's a lot of young guys here that will be playing big roles. Do you as coaches like that challenge to be able to mold these young guys into what you want?
That's a great question. The problem that happens so often is you get guys who come in and they're able with raw talent to develop bad habits. So you have to coach them out of their bad habits, and then they have to be smart enough to be able to fail in doing it right, where they get it 1 out of 5. Then the next time they get it 2 out of 5. Then they get it 3 out of 5, and then they finally get it 5 out of 5, because especially at the offensive line position, you're big, you're strong, you can just take a guy and dump him. Well, now everybody's big and strong, everybody's fast, and you have to use proper technique. So they have to learn to fail as they're learning to succeed, which is an interesting dilemma for a lot of these guys because they're so competitive.
Mark, you're a guy who's proud of his southwestern Michigan roots. There's a lot of guys on this team who are from Michigan. They love wearing the Michigan State on their chest. Do you see almost an extra fire from these guys, especially after last season, that they want to help bring this program back to where it should be?
It's been really fun, and I know a lot of you guys joined us at practice the other day, and the enthusiasm. I was talking to Dr. Underwood. He was out there today, and I saw him afterwards, and I said, man, he said, Coach Staten, and I said, man, it's feeling good out there. He said, I could tell. He said, I've seen more enthusiasm out there than maybe I've ever seen. That was on today's practice, which we didn't have a hoot and holler period, Spartan Tuppy or anything like that. So it's genuine. It's hard to fake enthusiasm. It's hard to fake love. It's hard to fake, and if you don't love, you can't be enthusiastic. So these guys love each other. They love Michigan State football. They love and it's this on the front is as important, if not more to them, than what's on their back. So, the name, the Michigan State, the Spartan, that's important to them. And so they're hungry to get back and prove a lot of the naysayers wrong.
And for the guys who are from here, do you think that they almost carry an extra responsibility?
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's just like when we play those guys from down in Columbus, our guys from Ohio feel like, okay, we're going to show these guys what they missed out on. So it's the same thing here. And it's a pride deal. Like, Kenny Willekes is a perfect example. Kenny who? Where's he from? What Christian school? People don't even know where North Point Christian is. And yet he came in here, kind of got, I don't want to say lost himself, but was developing strength, developing an idea of who he could be. And then, had a great off season and this spring. And then, he's going to fall into, we were talking about it just earlier, he's going to fall into 4 or 5 sacks just because he doesn't quit. And where he may be blocked, and people are like, I already hate blocking him because he just doesn't stop. And that's what you want. And that's what we've made our brand on.
What do you think of Kenny's haircut?
I love it. I absolutely love it. That's old school. That always used to be kind of fun back in the late 80s, early 90s. Like, who's going to show up with the craziest haircut?
Should we expect a ponytail from you?
Oh, absolutely not.
Your wife would kill you.
It'll be balding right there.
They got you in
the Fu Manchu is
They got you in on the Snively Whiplash.
On the mustache, yeah. So the O-line decided to do mustaches for some reason coming into camp. So all aboard.
Thanks, Mark.
Talking about Higby, I know the lower leg injuries for offensive linemen can be kind of that mental hurdle to get over.
Big mental
Have you seen him get over that?
Yeah, he not in the spring. In the spring, and he'll tell you. In the spring, it was really, really hard for him to trust it again. Had a very good offseason. Watching some of the summer stuff that was going on, he was still favoring a little bit, and I'd remind him, hey, you got to make sure you're able to plan on that instep. And thus far, he's had a really good camp. A lot of things that can save him is his upper body strength and his ability to place his hands as he's getting used to that leg being right again. So he's right where he needs to be. And technique is so important in our position. And if he continues to work on it, he has a chance, to be that side. Think about that side. Those two have a chance to play together for 3 straight years, which I love it.
How much did he benefit from getting out there last year and getting the right?
Both he and Cole benefited tremendously. Looking back and talking with D'Antonio in the offseason stuff, you kind of wish that we would have done the same thing. Had we known the depth the season would have gone, you would have loved to play Luke Campbell. You know what I mean? But by the time it was, sliding down, then you didn't want to waste his red shirt. So it's going to be fun to watch Luke learn. And sometimes you have to learn by mistakes you make. Okay, let's just not make them very often. And, he has a tremendous 1-2, and we just, it's the little things that you're coaching. Hey, right there, I know you're pass setting because you're doing this. Right there, I know you're run blocking because you're doing this. You just got to fix that. So just little things like that as we go, as we develop, should lead to a great 4 years for him.
I know there's an evaluation process for coaches after every season as far as how you go about that. Is that any different or more intense this year after how last season was?
Absolutely. I think losing really shows the true person. Are you going to pull up your bootstraps, put your thumb in your chest and say, that's on me. It's not happening this way next year. And I think true winners, true people that have high character and have high ideals and what they want to become, I think that's what they do. And others don't, they keep losing. And it was really awesome to be with the staff as long as we've been together and watch every one of us. To see these guys who came here for an ideal and for the Spartan way, and they took it personally. And so,
last one, Hunter. I won't. Sorry. Obviously, I'm sure Coach D'Antonio had some pressure to make some changes after what happened last year. What do you think it says about him that he was willing to bring all 9 of you guys back and bring up the same roles?
There were so many things that took place that you guys were never privy to see. Things that happen along the way, and you can't just place it on one deal. You lose for many reasons, just like you win for many reasons. 2015, all those close games, we won. 2016, we didn't. So let's bring on 2017 and let's show where the character of this team is. That's the way I look at it.
Mark, I want to ask you about Dennis Finley. In the spring, you just talked about he hasn't mentally gotten to where he needs to be. Yep. He's a guy that when he played at a high level after maybe the first 10 snaps, he did well. Are you seeing what you need, or is he not there yet?
Not yet. And, as a coach, very similarly, like as a reporter, you can write it 1,000 different ways. You can coach it 100 different ways. Try it all, exhaust it all. Now he's got to put the thumb in the chest like I was just talking about, Hondo, and say, this is on me. I owe it to these guys. I owe it to this university. I owe it to myself to put the best forth every day. And then it becomes on him.
You know this. A couple of years ago, the players told us about Jack Conklin. Shalik Calhoun said, listen, y'all are missing it. Then a couple of years ago, it was, hey, Cole Chewins is going to be really good.
Yeah.
This year, it's 2 players that everybody's talking about, Jordan Reed and Kevin Jarvis.
Yeah.
And I know that you don't want to talk about them. There hasn't been a scrimmage yet. But in those 2, the previous guys talking about Conklin and Cole, they were right. What is it about those 2 that has encaptured their teammates?
It's a want to. It's a hey, there's room in this 2 deep, and should I continue to go forward, I'm going to be part of that. And like you said, haven't had a scrimmage yet. Excited for that scrimmage. I'm also excited to see Khalifa. He's been really doing a great job. So all 3 of those guys, the scrimmage will kind of weed some things out. and maybe they end up being part of the top 8, and, you know, they need to move over and play left instead of right, or they need, you know, that's on them. That's on the guys that they're past already, maybe older, that need to come scrimmage time. Here's your opportunity.
In the past, when camp was 4 weeks, after that first scrimmage, you knew, okay, these guys are redshirting for sure. The second scrimmage was, okay, anybody that's doubtful, we're going to make that decision there. When camp's 5 weeks, but the first scrimmage is 2 weeks in, is it still going to be the same? First scrimmage, you'll kind of know. Second scrimmage,
I'm telling you right now, one of the three, most likely 2 of the 3, perhaps all 3 of the 3 freshmen will play.
So talking about Khalifa, Jarvis,
and it's been
and Reed.
6 days just from what they've shown. But now it shifts, and the onus is on me as a coach, but it's also on them. You know what I mean? Because Luke Campbell's been a better player because he's got Jordan Reed chomping on his butt, right? David Beadle's been a better player because he's got KJ coming up his backside. So
who's pushing Higbee on the left? Would that be Matt?
Well, that's Matt and Brian,
right?
And he knows that because if Matt goes into center, Brian kicks over to the left guard. All right, Higbee, you better go. And you know, Higbee, all O linemen are different. They make us in all shapes, sizes, colors, mindsets. Sometimes you wonder because they just have this. It's this intense listening, but it's kind of with a half smile that he has, and you wonder, okay, is he really taking this all in? You know, and he'll just kind of go, you know, and he does, and it means a lot to him. So when he's on, there's nobody that can take him on when he does it right.
Who's really pushing and making Cole better?
Well, that's those young guys. That's those young guys, you know. And the thing about Cole
is like Khalifa left.
Yeah, Cole doesn't have to be pushed because Cole pushes himself.
Right.
Because, you know, he's gotten 2 3.5s in all the classes that he's gotten. Everything else has been 4 points since he's been here. I want to say he's like a 3.94, you know, right now, or 3.92 or something crazy in his overall GPA. But that's the way he was raised. That's the way his parents raised him to be. The mentality as he attacked whatever it is in his life. And that's infectious, Hondo. That, you know, he doesn't need Mark Staten chomping at him. I don't need to get after him because if he makes a mistake, he's gotten after himself so much on the time he's finished that play to the time he's got to the huddle. I just have to say, hey, you know what you did with your right hand. Yeah, and he knows.
Last question from me, Tyler Higbee. I think he may be one of the most popular players on this team. You know this, when you have 115 of any group in society, not everyone's going to like everybody.
Yeah.
Guys love him personally as a man. They love his work ethic.
Tyler's a great guy.
Is he what you'd call a locker room guy?
Well, that's the thing. Our room, you know, the overall shape of our room is infected by so many different guys, and he's one of them. You know, has a good sense of humor, able to laugh at himself, able to poke fun little jabs at other guys, and gets along, like you said, with everybody, you know, on the football team. And one thing that we do, you know, in the O-line room, and I busted him on it the other day, so they had to do some up-downs, but no 2 O-linemen can sit together in any meal. Two can, but no more than 2. So now they're forced to get amongst the masses and, you know, sit with some freshmen. Then they get assigned. Each of the older guys get assigned a freshman that they have to get to know. And then when I ask for the report, they have to tell me where they're from, who do they have siblings, do they, you know, I mean, just as an overall team building deal. So it's something that we did many years. It kind of fell away a little bit, and we're back doing it now. So that makes it fun. You get some funny stories. You find out about other things, about other guys on their team that you may not know as a coach. You know, they have to stand up in front of their peers and tell you about who's Jack Mandarin, you know, or something of that nature. So it makes it fun.
Thank you.
You're welcome.